I'm actually very honored to be here and be invited by Kälkaliist to speak to all of you today. I wondered, why would I be here? Probably because since I'm come all the way from Finland, but I do work with many Israeli startups. As a co-founder of Accept Frankfurt, we bring B2B companies from Israel to scale their business with the finance industry here in Germany. But today I will talk about something else. I will talk about Sentiment, which is one of the companies that I really found very interesting and decided to join last July. And Sentiment is a company who believes that there is something, in the new crypto market. So the founder of Sentiment, Maxim Balashevich, understood that the new asset class crypto market is something for everybody. It was the first time that everybody could participate in a new market. Anyone can, invest in, not those who only have 100,000 or a lot of money in their bank account. And also he realized, we talked about chaos, that it is a very chaotic market. It's very difficult to understand what's going on there. And he decided that we should build a platform that helps people to understand what's going on. And that's what happened. So 2 years ago, 2017, in July, we did an ICO. We collected $13 million and decided to pursue this plan of building a platform. Today we are 27 people. We have 48 metrics. I'm not going to talk all of them today, just 4 of them. And we really decided that this is a platform we can not only serve professional investors like we have today, and crypto funds who want data, clean data, to evaluate their investments. We can also help people who are interested about this market, how to get in there. And of course, when we think about the crypto market, we all think, wow, it's a lot of money. Okay, this slide is a little bit old. I would say today the whole crypto market is about 120 billion. It sounds like a big number. But when you look at the other numbers, gold is 70 times bigger than the whole crypto market. The whole stock market is 700 times. So it clearly is a small market. But although it's small, it is very interesting. And it is only 10 years old. On its peak, it was 800 billion, and today we are 6 times less. But if you think about the market, one of the biggest investors, let's say the stock market, are the Americans. Almost over half of the population invests there. And still, only 3% has invested in Bitcoin. Germany is a little bit more conservative market, and 17% of people, almost 16%, invest in the stock market. But only, I don't know how small that part is who will invest in Bitcoin. But just out of curiosity, anyone here dares to admit that has invested in any kind of crypto assets? I think, oh, cool. I think we pushed up the statistics immediately. Yes, so this is something very, very interesting. And what we wanted to do then is to build this platform where we can help those professional investors and newbies, so to say, to get find some clarity into this noise. And we have our own node into the blockchain, those who understand what it means. But let's say we can tap directly into the source, so the data we have is very clean. And the 4 metrics that I wanted to talk to you today about is like the Ethereum spend. Most of the projects who are in this space collect their money in Ethereum. And since we are connected to the blockchain, we can tell you immediately when some money moves. So let's say the project is using the money that they spent, or the Ethereum that they spent. Second is daily active addresses. Once you invest somewhere or you're interested in something, you want to know, is this a real project? Are there actually any users on it? And this is one indicator. You can see the green line, which is the price. Normally, of course, when the price moves, also the amount of users move. But in this way, you can see, since the user amount stays quite stable, it is a very good project. Network growth. You don't, of course, only want to understand who is using it today, but is it actually growing? And this is one of the indicators. You can see, of course, there's a lot of the red line. There's a lot of speculation going on. The price goes up. But still, even when the price goes down, there is constantly new users coming to the market. And the last parameter today is the average token days consumed. You can see in the first box that when let's say the prices are quite stable, people are happy to keep their tokens. So they are not, going and cash them out. But once the market gets somewhat more unstable, like in the last slide, you can see, or the last box, you can see that people start getting nervous. The price is going down, down. At some point, you think, oh, shit, maybe it's time to exit because I don't want to lose everything I have. Because in the end, the crypto market is about behavior. And we human beings tend to behave in a way When the prices go up, we want to invest, and when the prices go down, we want to sell. Unfortunately, that's how we are. So what is the future then? I mean, I think it's the wiser people than me has said, we always tend to overestimate what's going to happen in the short run. So I think those who are enthusiastic like me are very disappointed that after 10 years we are where we are. But who knows what the future will bring. Of course, there are the critics who say, oh, it's only a bubble. You know, this is like the crazy Dutch people with the tulip mania. But is it really? I think personally that it was a hype, but where are we today? I would say we're probably after the peak, sliding through the difficult times, but one day this will be mainstream. Probably like the internet. You know, afterwards it's always easy to say this was a technology that really changed the world, and I believe that blockchain is going to be one of those. But who actually today, we talked about millennials, so who is going to be the ones who are probably going to lead this change? It's going to be the millennials, because they are willing to actually invest in this kind of assets. But, I mean, we also have the Generation X and the older people, so it is an asset that is interesting, I would say, to all of us, those who are more into the tech. So what is then the power of the crypto markets? As I said, I believe this is really the thing that is transparent. You know, you can actually find information from the blockchain. It shows you exactly when, which funds were moved, which you can't have in a normal stock market. It is very democratic. Everyone can participate. You just need to be a little bit maybe tech savvy, but I think technology is going to help that also, how to create a wallet, how to safely, you know, deal with your funds. And it is a new asset class. But we can't, of course, forget it is highly volatile, it is highly risky, so we are not giving any kind of financial advice. We're just trying to tell you that there are actually tools that you can use to get some information about what's going on in this market if you are interested in it. So this is me. If you have anything you want to ask, whether it's about Israeli startups wanting to enter the German market, we have Ram Shoham, the founder of Accelerator Frankfurt, also here. And if you are interested or curious about what's going on in the crypto markets and want more information about the metrics, I'm here. Thank you very much. Very honored to be here today.